Hey guys, I just wanted to record this really quick. I did stream last night and we got a lot of questions discussing the new update. I just wanted to get a very quick summary about, what the changes were and everything and, how you should process it going forward. So I'm going to go through the list of, actually, let me start by saying one thing. I have a new Instagram here. You can go ahead and message me questions there as well as on YouTube and Discord as usual. So anyway, let's just go through very quickly the changes that they made. Number one, uh, new hero, Detloff. He looks terrible. Next week is going to be Gold Keys event with him as the reward. I would advise skipping it because honestly, he's just terrible. He's a mage that only hits one person. He only heals himself. So he's basically like an Aiden, but he's a mage. So good for flags, but I don't know. He just doesn't look like he's going to be a very strong character. Um, Number two, they added skins. New skins for Bloodtooth. I think this one looks amazing. That one costs regular gold. And new skin for Verthandi. I think this one could grow on me. Um, I think it's pretty cool. I would get it eventually. Level up rewards. What this is this is a new one-time event. I don't have it active anymore because it only works at level 100. But I kept the mail from it. So all it is when you log in, you can get up to level 100 and you can get some of these rewards. The final reward is an Freya at level 100. You have 50 days from today to get it, so pretty much anybody that isn't like starting their account today should be okay. The downside is that the free Freya was removed from story level 13.5 from hitting level 102. So now for all new players you are only guaranteed one Freya. And after 2 months or after 50 days, this may go away too. So actually, I'm not really sure how they're going to handle this going forward. We'll have to see what they do. They did give free Miracle Eyes and free Flag Packs, so that was nice. Next one, Growth Fund. What this is this is not in this menu. This is a new card. It is a one-time purchase. You get gems based on your level up to a maximum of 21,000. So every 10 levels you are given an amount of gems here. So right here, for reaching level 110 you get 1,400 gems. It's pretty nice. I think it's like if you're gonna buy anything in this game, this is 100% worth it. After the next most efficient is probably just gonna be the regular monthly card. Next one, so the three major events. This one didn't have it because the update happened during the event, but starting next week, the three major events, Lucky Goddess, Fortune Wheel, Gold Keys, and Miracle, there will be a 1 of 3 up here. You will be able to complete the event all the way to the end, and then turn around and reset and do it all over again. The prizes aren't going to change. You aren't going to get anything special for doing it more times. The goal is to get this final reward up to 3 times per event. Speaking of that, the final reward will be changed. You will also get 30 moonstones. I don't know what it's going to be. It's 30 moonstones for gold keys. It might be 30 for every full completion. We'll see. I'll get to moonstones in a bit, though. But remember, even though Fortune Wheel and all of those can be completed 3 times, for Miracle Eyes, Heroic Runes can only be completed 1 time. So you're only looking at getting 10 free eyes during Heroic Runes week. So to complete it 3 times, you're going to need 350 eyes, not 330. Something to think about. Tavern and Fuse are now monthly events. You can see the hour time. They have they will last all month. This is good and bad. It's good because it's always there and you never need to wait to fuse anything. It's bad because now they're 4 weeks instead of a 3-week pattern, so you get a little bit less rewards from it. However, so Tavern changed, so now instead of 20 and 12, it's 35-25. Instead of 4 6-star missions, it's now 5. But now, if you complete them all, you get moonstones. And they did change it so that 7-star missions no longer gives you the 5-star shards. It's now for completing the whole thing. So they added these advanced tokens and these moonstones, and it's pretty nice. Also, this went from 8 to 10, so you get even more eyes. I guess that scales up the rewards a little bit, but still, I'm not sure how much better that's going to be. The new fusion, they changed it so that because it's 1 month long, you can now make 25 stars instead of the regular 10. 6 stars change the same, but now they added this where you can make 3 9 stars and 1 10 star per month for bonus rewards. This 10 star reward is amazing. Look at that, 10 flags, 15 moonstones. 9 star gives you 5 moonstones. Like I said, I'll get to moonstones in a bit. But this is pretty nice. It may, if you're like advancing your team too fast, you may have to hold yourself back from making too many of these outside of the event. But because of how slow it is to get flags, I would say it may not be too big of an issue, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so moonstones. Oops. Moonstones. They added this new shop. This new Moonstone shop. You can buy pretty much any good hero in the game for up to 180. And yes, you may be thinking, well, this is great. This is where I'm going to get my last Monkey King. This is where I'm going to get my last, Lindbergh. But the answer is no, don't buy any heroes. The answer is you should be buying this artifact, this one right here, Star Shards. The reasoning for that is because it gives energy. It gives 25 now, but if you max the level, it'll give 50. So this is the easily attainable Tears of the Goddess for players now. If you missed the one Tears of the Goddess a long time ago, this is the way to get an energy artifact. This is absolutely required. This is the only thing that you should be focusing on in getting the moon from the moon shop. So you can get up to 30 from Fuse per month. You can get 10 from Tavern. You can get up to 90 per event, but that's only if you spend like thousands of dollars. So realistically, you'd be looking at getting maybe 70, 80 moonstones per month. Realistically, probably less than that. Maybe more like 60. So bearing on that, it's going to take over 3 months just to get one of these, and it's well worth it. This is really the only thing that you should be getting. They did add these artifacts. These are new class-specific artifacts. So, at level 8, or at max level, this actually is plus 88% damage to a class. It's pretty nutty. It's actually quite a bit. The previous ones were only 44%, and these are now 88%, so they're pretty good. They also added this artifact that has silence resistance. I don't think that this is going to be a game changer, because by wearing this, remember, you cannot wear speed, you cannot wear attack, and you cannot wear Tears of the Goddess. So you are sacrificing a lot to get silence resistance, and it better be someone that's absolutely worth it. Maybe the only one that really, really could benefit from this instead of Tears of the Goddess would be like Valkyrie or maybe Phoenix. But I would still probably rather have Tears of the Goddess on those. So I don't think that this one's going to be a game changer, honestly. I think that you're going to lose a lot from doing it. Although, honestly, if you could put it on like Shudmel or actually, it's pretty good on Shudmel. No, never mind. Shudmel wants to be silenced, so maybe like Luna or Freya could use it, but you lose a lot of attack by doing that. So I'm iffy on this one. I don't think that it's going to be a major game changer. As of now, we do not know if these 7 new artifacts drop from shards or not. It's most likely that they do, but just super, super, super rare. You can see all their upgraded stats in the artifact library. Like, here is Star Shards. It gives you 50 energy and 28% skill damage. All the class artifacts give 88% extra damage. So maybe these all drop in Unbound Shards. Maybe, I don't know. We will have to see. I don't think anybody really knows at this point. But given that the odds were super low for any of the Dragon Blood, Giant Lizard, Bone Grip, and Light Pace, and even Scorching Sun, the odds for any of those were already super low on artifacts. It's safe to bet that all of the new 7 are going to be even lower, and I don't know. It's safe to assume that you're probably just not going to get one outside of the Moon Shop unless you win the lottery or something like that. Number 8, the shop. The shop has changed, so now it has everything every single time. This gold I worked out to be not worth it. If you want to buy gold at the same rate as it is in Planet Trial, This would have to be 6 million, and then it would be worth it. But at 10 million, I wouldn't do it. So in this new shop, the only things that I would buy every single time, almost, would be these 2 wheel token packs. These gold keys, if you happen to have a lot of spare gems and, you need some gold keys, don't buy these convert pieces. Miracle Eye and advanced tokens are kind of worth it, but remember, you can buy this every single day, so it's not really feasible to buy it every single day unless... Actually, I guess the Miracle Eye is kind of worth it. If you're struggling to complete the Miracle Eye event and you have the gems to spare, that's a good one to get. The last one you should always buy is this Rune Dust. Speaking of which, let's buy this Rune Dust. So Rune Dust and the 2 wheel tokens are the only thing that I will absolutely buy every single day. These 4, the keys, the Miracle Eyes, and the advanced tokens are kind of up to you depending on how your gem supply is doing. If you're flush with a whole bunch of gems after buying the Growth Fund package, then yeah, go ahead and buy this every day for a little while. Stock up and make sure you can finish the event. Otherwise, I don't know, I won't buy it too often. Number 9, optimize heroes and attacks. I'm sure you've noticed by now, everybody's stats went down about 75%, their HP and their attack. This is so that they can have smaller numbers, even though everybody relatively is the same strength, but they can have smaller numbers here. That means they can go bigger again with new characters. This could be good or bad. Honestly, it doesn't change anything though, because relatively everybody is the same power. It's just a different number on the screen. The one downside of doing this is if you were hitting guild bosses, the old damage numbers stayed, and now you do, 75% less damage to guild bosses. So for the current guild boss that you are on, you're kind of screwed. There's no way to catch up now and do extra damage because now your damage is reduced by a lot. So that's kind of bad. I've heard also that there's a little bit of discrepancy in the damage in some characters, but we would need to do more testing on that. For now, it looks, pretty normal. Number 10, auras. So the auras, apparently the stats changed on a few of these. I don't know the details. I would need a spreadsheet to look at it. I just know that Unity didn't change. This control resist didn't change. So apparently some of them, like the numbers, changed a little bit. I can't say that that's good or bad because really you shouldn't be aiming for any auras outside of Unity or perhaps the 222s. Anything else would really only be for newer players and should be easily thrown away for better heroes. So that's not a major change. Redo skills of low tier heroes. This one I don't know, because I know that like Blue Hat and Demon Fighter probably changed, but I didn't remember what they did before, so I couldn't tell you. Quick look at how Olivia changed. Olivia used to have, I think, a 15% freeze on everybody with her skill. That no longer happens. Now she reduces speed. The damage on her skill went up. Now it's 90%. I think it used to be 70%. So the damage on her skill went up. She now reduces speed, and instead of freezing on her skill, now her regular attack has a 35% chance to freeze on 2 different people. Two people, so that's not bad. She's also immune to freeze herself, which is kind of worthless because only like a few people freeze. Like Foreign, Vegasier, Olivia herself. Really not that many people have freeze in the first place. Now she has this, which is kind of similar to how Phoenix and Dro work, is when she drops below 30%, she has a 25% chance to freeze everybody. Apparently, at 9 stars, this percentage remains 25%, so she's not going to be like a super magical 9-star. Also, because she does not have a 10-star version, she's still not a good hero. I hate to say it, I love Olivia, but she's still not that good. What this does mean, however, is that for new players that get her, because I believe if you make a purchase in the first 2 days of playing the game, you get a free 5-star Olivia, and then she is very common, especially because she can be created from 4-star copies. She's not bad for newer players. She's well worth investing into, but again, up to 6 stars, and then never going beyond that. So she's better for new players. For mid, late game players, she's still terrible. That's really what it comes down to. New artifacts. Went over that. New achievements. New achievements. There are these. Nope. Where are they? There are these. This one. If you buy any 5 skins. This includes the skins with gold. If you buy any 5 of those, you get 1 free paid skin. This is an amazing achievement. I don't even have this on my main account because I don't have enough skin shards, but if you can stock up skin shards from finishing events, you can get 1 paid skin. Best of the paid skins, I would say there's no best. They all give very incremental stats, and it kind of goes to whoever's in your team, so I wouldn't worry too much about picking one. Just pick whoever is good on your team at the time, and you'll be fine. This is the second one. If you pull 150 keys without a single 5-star hero, you get a 5-star hero and a frame. This is going to be incredibly hard to get because a 5-star hero is like 4%. So to get 150 with none probably is not going to happen. So if somebody gets this, you can call them like really, really, really bad luck. And maybe don't associate with that person anymore. So that's it. Just these 2 new achievements. I think they're pretty nice. This one I'm really looking forward to get. I really want that Monkey King skin. Let me see. Demon Fighter, Soul Shop. Soul Shop was changed. Ultima, or this used to be a Demon Fighter for 3,000. Now it is Ultima. That made me very happy because I was finally able to 10-star Ultima on my main account. On this account, I'm still going to sit on these extra souls for now until I know what I'm going to do with them. Guild Shop. Oops, that's not Guild Shop. Guild Shop, they did add Tesla, Vegvasir, and Gerald, but still do not buy heroes from the Guild Shop. Really only use it for guild tech. Buying any hero from here, I don't care if it's Medusa or Vegvasir, unless it's your last copy to 10-star them, it's not worth it. And even if it is, it still kind of isn't worth it because both of these are on like advanced wheel and stuff like that. So I would still never buy a hero out of the Guild Shop, barring like desperate 4 stars to finish fusions or something like that. So yeah, don't buy anything out of here. Add avatar and player's mail, tap it to view player info. I don't know what that is. So anyway, so that's my look at the new event, the new update. Sorry, I think most of it's more good than bad. It's nothing like super amazing, but it's still pretty fun. The only thing that's really gonna get hurt is by having these major events be doable 3 times. The only people that are really going to suffer is the people on new servers when they join with people that are willing to spend a lot of money on day 1. Those people are going to pull away so far ahead that newer players will never have a chance to catch up. Aside from that, I don't think it's going to change anything on existing servers because nobody is going to spend, like $2,000 for, or like maybe like $500, $800 just to finish the event one time and get 30 moonstones. Nobody's gonna spend that. It's not gonna happen on any existing server. Nobody's got that kind of money. And if they do, you were never competing with them in the first place. So keep that in mind. So overall, pretty happy with all of it. I'm very sad that Olivia did not get a 10-star, but them's the breaks. So yeah, that should be everything. I think I covered pretty much everything in this. I will be streaming tonight to answer more questions about this. Hopefully you guys had fun with this update. There's a lot of stuff for new and old players alike. Hopefully you were able to get something good out of it. Especially the new creation bag is lovely. Being able to fuse all month long is something that we've pretty much always wanted, and the extended rewards may not be worth it, but better than nothing. Alright, see you guys later.